New here at 10 o'clock, the way Rochester students access their phones at school is becoming more restrictive. The Rochester School District is implementing new cell phone policies to limit cell phone use for all ages. KIMT News 3's Brandon Cote joins us live from John Marshall High School tonight. So Brandon, what do parents and students need to know about these new rules?
Well, Cammie, for high schoolers like here at John Marshall, they will need to be putting their devices in places like their backpack, their lockers, or classroom collection bins when it is class time. However, these policies are for all ages and will be stricter for elementary and middle school students. Elementary kids are required to store their phone in backpacks, lockers, and cubbies during the entire school day. Phones must remain in lockers at all times throughout the school day for all middle schoolers. So earlier today, I spoke with one middle school teacher and a few high schoolers about the new rules. The teacher says phones in the classrooms got out of hand last year, while students say the same rules should be applied to teachers as well.
Prior to having a cell phone policy, I would estimate a quarter of my students weren't getting educated because they wouldn't put their phones down. So I think it's a step in the right direction.
If we have to get our phones taken away, then adults should have to get their phones taken away.
If we can't have our phones, they can't have our phones. So if I see a teacher on their phone, I'm honestly going to call them out for it.
Now, Cammie, when it comes to these smartwatches, the school district says students can still wear these for the time being. Live in Rochester, Brandon Cote, KIMT News 3.
Okay, Brandon, I'm not that tech savvy. Can I text someone on one of those watches if they also have a watch?
Oh, Cammie, you so can text someone on this watch for sure. Yeah, you definitely text with friends and students,
Okay, so they'll be keeping an eye on the watches, that's for sure. Brandon, thank you so much. Rochester Public Schools say these changes are necessary. The state is requiring all Minnesota school districts to draw up official cell phone policies by March of next year.